Hey guys, it is day 70 of 365 days of my raw suspending disbelief journey. And just so you know, the next few episodes will be super duper short. I'm actually recording them on the 6th of July instead of the actual days that they're on. And I am just going to do like a quick recap on each of them and move on so that I get caught up. So, so Monday, July 1st, 2024. This is Canada Day for those of you who live in Canada. We celebrate just like in the States, they have 4th of July. This is our version of it. So today was that day. And I normally, now I don't even know what normal is anymore, actually. In the past, every year, like as I was growing up, we would go watch the fireworks. It was always a big deal, right? Canada Day was always a huge deal. Then I had, when I met my husband, um, we were always out at our campsite on this day. So for most of the first several years that we were together, we always bought fireworks. We would set those off, like all the things. And then the last couple of years that we were together, uh, he was a soggy cornflake. Okay, like that is really, I love that is Lisa Latimer. I have to give her credit for that phrase because she's the one that said it all the time. But really, it was just like, it's too wet, it's too dry, I'm not in the mood, right? Like he just wouldn't do it. And um, for the last few years that we were together, I had toddlers and babies with us camping every time, right? So it was just too much. There was no way that I could take it on, whatever. And it never was really my thing. He was always the one that did it. So I could have learned, but again, I had like very, very small babies underfoot. But so they just didn't happen. They didn't happen every year for a while, and it was disappointing for the kids and happy for the dogs because the dogs always hate the fireworks, right? And so that was like disappointing each of those times. And then the last couple of years that I have, like since I left him, that same week is still the same week that he goes camping and he takes the younger kids with him. And I don't have any kids with me. And I absolutely could have gone and watched some fireworks by myself, right? Or called up a friend, seen who was doing what, made some plans. But I will admit, like the first year, I had left him like a day before, like a day. I left on June 30th. That's when I moved out of 2022. And July 1st is Canada Day. So it was like literally, I did not care about fireworks. I had way too much emotionally going on at that time. Then July 1st, 2023, I was staying at my friend's acreage because I had just lost my place that I was staying in. And like they wouldn't re-sign the lease. So I was again like just so much emotional upheaval, so much going on, and really just wanting to be alone because as a single mom, I never get alone time. Not I never get alone time, but it doesn't happen very often. When it happens, it's because it's forced by me, right? So I take my alone time, and that's okay. And I'm okay with that because I do need to have that alone time. But I would be um I'd have to get up early, 5 a.m. to have alone time, or I'd have to stay up late, right? I always had kids with me. It just barely ever happened. So this one week every year at the beginning of July was like, enough is enough. I just want to be alone. I'm not interested in anything else. And so on. And totally respecting my feelings around that, right? So this year, July 2024, on the 1st, I actually just didn't think about it. I was so looking forward to being alone that I never thought of making a plan, and I kind of regretted it after the fact. All of a sudden, it was like I hear fireworks going off, and I'm like, dang, I should have gone and watched some fireworks. And I just hadn't even thought about it. So that was my July 1st. I actually ended up having, right as fireworks were going off, I had a friend of my brother's come and drop off like hundreds of dollars worth of parts of a cow. So I appreciated that obviously hugely. And that was my Canada Day. So trusting that that's exactly what I was supposed to be doing. And releasing the outcomes, right? Just that's fine. And next year I probably actually will actively try to go and seek out some fireworks because I did love fireworks. I really loved and enjoyed watching them. So um I will intentionally bring that back into my life going forward. Um but as far as everything else goes, it was a day to myself. I was powering through, right? I was doing all the things and enjoying the silence. So that was July 1st. And I will talk to you in the next episode.